Good. So after this introductional sparkling wine showing that Solaris as a highly aromatic grape variety definitely can produce sparkling wines on a very, very high level, let's go to the still white wines to begin with. And I want to introduce you to another of our exhibitioners from Poland, the largest Polish wine estate today, Winnica Turnau. They are Solaris 2023. So it's Winnica, as I learned from a Polish contact. I always said Winnica. Yeah, of course you pronounce or you speak out like you read as you read, but it's Winnica Turnau, and Winnica Turnau is today driven on the 37 hectares they have in, let's say, northwest Poland is where they are located, not too far away from the city of Szczecin, and basically driven today by a family. A group of cousins and family members running this estate, developing this estate, started many years ago. Again, like most of the stories in Denmark, Sweden also start like with fruits and apples and orchards and so on and so forth. And at some point of time, there was the idea, oh, we have beneficial soil and microclimate here. Let's try some wine. Why not? So today, as the largest Polish estate with 37 hectares, a beautiful place for agri tourism, simply visiting a Polish state-of-the-art vineyard. We have a bunch of other like great Polish vineyards joining us at the Cool Climate Wine Summit, and we will also like very soon launch an own episode just about Polish wine, because I think Polish wine is something very fascinating personally. I mean, naturally it's a cool climate wine growing region. It's a country that does not have a super long-standing history of winemaking, so really up and coming in my personal opinion, and there's a lot of super interesting stuff going on. But most people and wine consumers are, when you tell them about Polish wines, they're like, I did not know that Poland is doing any wines. So this is something that it's also like part of our mission as a Cool Climate Wine Summit, that we definitely want to change. We want to put Polish wines a little bit into international attention and give people like sommeliers, importers, distributors, but also you as a private consumer, if you like, to simply enjoy some Polish wines and get convinced by this amazing quality those estates actually can deliver today. It's a super, super interesting journey that we have there. So Winnica Turnau, located at about 53 degrees northern latitude, not too far away from the German border, not too far away from the city of Szczecin, produces mainly Solaris, Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and this is something we definitely are going to taste in the podcast about Polish wines, because their Pinot Noir is simply an outstanding example of cool climate Pinot Noir. It's beautiful, but I would like to include them here today in this episode with the Solaris. And then they have like naturally like a lot of hybrid varieties, which is very typical, of course, for Poland, like it is also for Denmark and Sweden. So we find a lot of like interesting varieties in their portfolio. Naturally, something like Johanniter, for example, but also Hibernal, Seval, those Russian varieties that we talked about before. There is some Perlé, there is Cabernet Corti and Cabernet Cantor blends. So they have a wide variety of wines, and this is definitely something I urge you to try at some point of time if you can get your hands on their wines.